Okay. And here we are, practicing axe. Hold up. What's my stream title on YouTube? Bozo. Follow command. Why aren't we? Why aren't we together? Where's the team? Where? Why is she AFK? Not she. Why are important teammates AFK at important times? We have critical teammates. I'm gonna get poked. No, I'm not. It was Mag, man. We didn't have our carry Mag with us. Our carry hard support Mag with us. Alright, I go chainmail first, I think. I do believe. Look, it's Gyro. Eurocopter. They got a Pudge mid. Can I really not do this? They don't have a Pudge mid. It's fucking... Wow. Okay. Right click him. Nice. Nice. Well played, well played. We could probably kill this Pudge too if he fucks up. And he might fuck up. I'm gonna salve right in front of his fucking face. Tragic. I have a chainmail coming. When I get this chainmail, I'm gonna do a lot of damage. Pudge is coming to interrupt it. I'm here with you. He's level 1. Oh, that's unfortunate. I should save mana. My level 3 is very powerful. My ability... Careful. That's rough. No creeps. We can fight for the Lotus. He's missing creeps. Performance anxiety? Nice. Need to get this in a mango, probably. I'm gonna try to get these under tower. Gyro's a ranged hero, and they typically fucking suck at last sitting under tower. Nice. This Gyro is fucking in Pain Train. Pain Train Gyro. Pain Train Gyro. Watch out for the hook. I have a mango coming. We'll kill him when I get it. okay. He's gonna come up for the creeps. Don't let him get him for free. That's a damn shame. She has the Q too. That's a damn shame. My man got fucking yeeted. That truly is a damn shame that my man got yeeted off the face of the fucking planet. No mana gyro. I'm up in 2. At least I know this guy isn't last hitting. Nice. You might get him. I'm coming. I'm coming. Get ready to turn. Oh, he's just gonna suicide for you. That's a damn shame. I don't know if my guy's just not casting spells or what. Really letting me down. Wire G-Tars on the... I get hooked. He's gonna leave me in lane. And this guy is super fucking low. Might even... I don't know. Techies is bot. I don't like the way this Hoodwink is playing. One bit. I just need to buy a ward and correct it. Correct his poor gameplay with my own exceptional gameplay. I'm TPing in 2 seconds. I'm TPing. I don't think they see that ward. We have a mag, right? Yeah. Kill the gyro. Gyro's the target. I hate my fucking game. I hate this game. You're kidding me. You don't have spells? Oh my god. I don't know what's going on with my team. 0 and 6 on the hood. This guy's new. Rough. Really, just rough game. Rough game. Sucks. Lose all this farm for free. I'm gonna pop a smoke. I'm gonna be that player. At least we get the wisdom shrine. That's cool. I want to kill this guy. It's fine. No, it's not. It's not fine. My game is not fine. Please. Ugh, Hoodwink. You're a very depressing player. Ugh. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know so much anymore about the urn. Urn's supposed to be like an item you rush, I think. You can stack too. You can't find something better to do. told him to stack, and now he's just gonna go stack. X just gives this up. I don't know where they are. Probably shouldn't even behave like this. Gotta be aware when you're farming jungle not to take too much damage early game. I think I could play this better. Okay. That was a nice silence and stun. I got jibaited hard. No counterplay. Techies is actually pretty good against Axe, I feel. I just kind of... I don't know anything about Techies nowadays. I don't know anything about Axe nowadays, other than my few games on Axe. But it feels like Techies has some potential. And I think Sister's Shroud has some counter synergy with Axe. I think I baited myself into picking what I thought would be the most OP neutral item in the game. It's going to turn out to be the least on this hero. Yep, they're just going to tri-lane bottom. I can't really get much done. I'm going to go jungle. Techie's bottom still. Pudge is here. Yeah, I can't do much. I'm gonna go jungle, I think, soon. I'm gonna go jungle soon. I'm probably gonna go jungle after this. I'm coming. Now I'd prefer the other facet. But that's pretty cool, I can't lie. I'm supposed to start selling these, right? And TP in 10 seconds. He's out farming me. That's not good. Not only is he out farming me, but my team is not winning without me. So it's just us losing. And he has vision. He has vision. He's gonna like ult me and shit. I don't know. Need Hoodwink to play the game. Really need Hoodwink to play the game. She needs to start doing useful things. Leeching mid at fucking 12 minutes is surely not the play. When we could be killing their carry who's free farming bot. Don't question mark me. Do you care about killing Pudge or killing Gyro? Which one is more important in your opinion? Just wondering. I did not say I was jungling. I said I'm waiting for stacks. I'm trying to pressure this fucking Gyro. You're also feeding like 8 times, so I don't really care to argue about this with you. I care for you to just do the thing that you need to do as the 4 position, which is primarily, I think, beating up the carry. But he's gonna continue to AFK mid. Okay. Whatever. It's my fault. I'm sure they're doing something against... Like, you're gonna go gank top. Let's see what... Maybe you know more than I do. Maybe this will work out. Let's watch. You're gonna feed again for the 9th time this game. Okay. I see what's going on. I understand your gameplay now. Meanwhile, this Pudge is diving tier 2. I don't know. I think your gameplay is just bad, Hood. I think you need to play the game better. Play the map better. You're not playing good support right now. It's costing us a lot on the map. I don't know where you learned to play support, but this is not how you do it. I don't know why I just did that. He's coming for the wisdom. You ready? You gonna be ready for this pudge that's coming for the wisdom? You're not gonna be ready for the pudge that's coming for the wisdom. I'm pissed. He's still not coming? Am I just crazy? I played that poorly, to be fair. That could have been a solo kill. But I'm bad at axe. And also, I just want my teammates to, like, follow, do good things. But they're not going to. We shouldn't be losing. We shouldn't be losing this lane. This gyro should have gotten stopped. I hope I'm getting carried by my team then, since I got completely abandoned in lane. Yeah, this gyro's, he's farming so much. He doesn't deserve to. Level 11. I'm gonna keep bitching until somebody does something. Gyro shouldn't be doing this. I'm gonna be the bitching offlaner. I can TP. I'm not farming. I should just walk up to him. Right? I don't know why I'm acting so afraid of him. That's my fault. But whatever. That was really good for my game. I should farm one more wave, right? It's gonna be right here. Right here. Come on. This is scary now. This is scary if I didn't do it immediately. I don't have any mana. I can't aggro the creeps. I should just run now. Yep. I don't know why I thought that was safe. I don't know why I thought that was safe. That's my bad. I don't know. It's feeding again, isn't she? She's gonna find a way to die? No, okay, good. Thank God. Thank God. My death was bad again. I'm getting tipped. Why am I getting tipped by her? I'm not really impressed by your 1-9 fucking tip. I gotta be honest with you. It's not impressing me at all. But if it makes you feel better. And my fucking missing farm. I'm not impressed by that either. I'm just gonna stop walking up. I'm probably gonna get ganked right here. So fucking fake. You really do just gotta shove your hero in there and accept the fact that you're gonna get low, I think. Ugh. Are you kidding me? You're supposed to tip the enemy, Hoodwink, if you're trying to win the game. Why would you tip your allies and flame them when you're playing so bad as a 1-9 fucking Hoodwink? And you're missing every stun and you're getting 5-man quote. Why would you flame me and not the enemy? Confusing. Concerning. Problematic. Problematic. Nice. Well played. Problematic gameplay. These are bad. I'm gonna grab this. Just farming ancients now. I'm gonna take this. I don't know why I'm here. This is risky. They've been playing here for so long. Yeah. Just get the fuck out. They've been playing here for so fucking long. Hello? I'm getting my farm stolen by support. that I flamed. Just let me lead. I think if I keep farming ancients, I'll be fine. I want to be there for my team, though. I probably want Justice. Fucking level 15 Giga Farm Gyro for no reason. I should have waited. That's crazy, though. I should have waited, popped Essence Ring, and yeah, I think that's actually mostly it. Wait for their stun so I can actually get more calls off. You just can't jump too early and chain the CC. It was my mistake. Also, diving at T1. Probably a little sketch. Boom, boom, boom. I don't think that's worth it, actually. Killing the gyro. I guess I got the kill on gyro first. That's kind of cool, though. That's kind of cool. Maybe that kind of makes up for it. Boom, bear, bomb, bomb, bomb. We'll never get a chop. Just don't take any farm. Don't take any farm. Don't ever assume you get farm. And if I walk up here with no scan, it's suicide. Oh, it's not. Crazy. I'm going, I'm going. Taking their farm first, if that's cool with you, Mr. Kez. I can TP. No tower, though. Rough situation. They're fighting around outside T1. Can't TP for 5 seconds. Probably go mid. There's no tower, they're fighting right outside T1, and I can get a deny on a tower. I didn't have TP. If they push, I'll come. I don't think they're gonna push T2. I really want to go on them when my team is up. Yeah, I want to go when you guys are up. I think they have wards in our triangle. It's a suspicion. Watch me just walk into them. He's like the one person I don't want to just go on without a BKB. I'm down. Okay. Just go like this and connect to OD. Or, hold up, right here. I want to get the gyro. If I can't get the gyro, I'm not gonna go. No. OD shouldn't have came to us. I wanted to go to him. I wanted to go to OD. But now we could just play with him as bait. They're going up there. It's okay, we can cut them off. They're going to Arquez. It's gonna be a 5-man. No BKB gyro. No BKB gyro. No BKB gyro. Nice. Can you pull him back into us? It came so late. Bro! I'm just gonna ping my BKB and say we're gonna win the next fight. That should have been our fight. I honestly think. We got the insta-snipe on techies, we were able to disengage, we got a 3-man fucking RP, and then, I don't know, the scare came late, feels like. And then I fucking called nothing, second time. Which is unfortunate. Massively unfortunate. Also can't help but feel like buttons were not pushed. I'm coming. I have BKB. I think we could just fight when ODLT is up. I didn't mean to push us. Kez is gonna farm this. Yeah, he's gonna farm this for sure. I'll give it to him. I'll give him the bottom lane as well. I'll go mid. I want to farm near my team and ideally take aggressive farm. It's a damn shame this mid tower's still up. It's such a damn shame this mid tower's still up. Yeah, fuck this shit, dude. This shit is such a waste of time. When mid tower's up, it's just like hard to play. You can't farm that far. I'll play up OD. I want to connect a core, at least one connection of a core. Who knows where the enemy team is? They're bottom. TP in 3. That's sick. No fucking mana, bro, but it's okay. Ugh! He's fucking dead. I'm going next. Good shit. Let me take tier 1s. Take both T1s. The game is now playable. Stack, 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 stack. Unsuccessful stack venture. For HP. Mana? Item I never use versus items that are passive that I don't have to use. The GD pollen bag is the correct play. It's about whether or not I can use it. Can I remember to push this button? That'll be the question. That'll be what it tests me. I'm coming top. I have BKB again. If you guys want to fight, I'm down. ODS ulti. Really good time to fight. No BKB gyro. Torm is up too. We could take Torm. I really want to take Torm actually, if I'm honest with you. I think Torm is L play. I'm not gonna get it. He took the last Lotus. You just wait for 15 seconds and take it. Yep. Wasted time. Wasted time and wasted farm is the way I see this. Inefficient little thing we're doing. This dude took an ancient camp out of it. Did they take it? What the fuck? I stay with my team for a little bit here. Look at OD. Just look at OD. Nice. Oh. Purple has no TP. That's techies. Techies cannot TP. No TP techies. I can TP bot. I'm TPing bot. I'm TPing bot. Can you catch him? Oh, okay. No. My bad, my bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. I come. Leaving a stack there fucking sucks. They're not roshing. I know, I back, don't worry. Is it Ags? Is that the buy? Is it Octarine? I think it's Octarine, right? Supposed to go Octarine for more spins? More mana? More cooldown? More calls? More blink calls? I don't actually know what you'd buy here as a scaling axe. Also, don't know if I'm griefing by not being with my team right now, looking for kills. Like, missing stacks and shit. I just build tanky items for my team. I have a fascination with going Octarine on a cooldown reliant hero. I do have a fascination with going Octarine on cooldown reliant hero. Am I farming too much? Should I be running at them more? These are the questions I naturally have. Not actually getting your item is probably troll. Damn. Such a farm fest. I can fight. I don't know what we're doing though. You just want to take it? I feel like they know. I feel like they know. We can smoke. We can smoke. Smoke. Ugh. I jump in to save this shitter. I should have just waited. It's such a bad fight. I rush things. That's a shame. They get Roche. It's a damn shame. Just do the Roche. Can't, man. Aren't you paying attention? They just took it. Also, if Kez wanted to take Roche, why wasn't he there? He was the only person not there for the longest time, preventing us being our five-man dream team. This game gets scary the more gyro skills, I've got to say. I think that's something I don't understand about X, is the ability to, with these two items alone, win the game by running at the enemy. I feel like I understand that, like how to execute that better on Sand King than I do on X. Spending a lot of time farming in ways that I mean, every time I take Ancients, it feels kind of good. Of course, my team could take it too, but Ancients is never, it's never inefficient. Never inefficient on Axe. I also think one-man army might be a bit of a bait. When this thing gives you... I mean, I don't even care about the armor it gives me. It gives the enemy 45... It gives the enemy a Hyperstone to hit against me with Berserker's Call. Usually that's okay. Maybe against, like, Ursa, it's kind of questionable, but... I don't know. BKB is 6 seconds. I just need to hold BKB this game, probably. Get an axe. Get my shard too. Yeah. Now we're good. They ain't got no puck. Might be there. I don't want to fight top T2. I'd rather fight T3. Am I dead? What is going on? Focus gyro. It's not good. And Kez bought back, man, it's so not good. Jesus. Gyro buyback. I will say it's going to be hard for them to go high ground. Gyro did just buy back, but they have no Aegis and no BKB on Gyro. So as soon as we're up, they actually can't push. As long as we can clear creep waves, we're Gucci. He's gonna get impatient on Gyro. They're gonna wanna do this. They can't do this. Really my Ags, I feel, if I want Gyro to do no damage. But Gyro wasn't the problem that fight. The problem was everybody else after the fact. You just, I don't know. Oh my god. Force staff, nothing. Force staff. Up in 10? Just wait for me. Just wait for me. 2 seconds. I TP over here. Okay, TP right. I'm just gonna walk out. My goal is Gyro. My goal is Gyro. I'm mode Gyro. How does that not get? Bro, the damage is insane. Dude, that puck damage is insane. The puck coil damage is actually getting to be absurd. I do have Blade Mill. Or was it the puck damage? It was, yeah. She coiled me and I just exploded. I think the correct play is to actually break the link. OD died with no buyback. This is just hard game. Except Gyro's dead, no buyback too. Unfortunate. There's just AFK there in the brain for a second. It's not gonna stack because of my not dragging it further out. Maybe with that empower fam. He's not gonna do it. Just needs that mana, I guess. Get my farm jacked by a hood. It's been feeding all game. Who am I kidding? She could really use it. I don't really want to play that. I don't want to be with my team right now. I guess I have to. We're just fighting. Careful. Just high ground. High ground. Go high ground. I don't know. It's not a 5-man RP. Just go high ground. Go high ground. Wait for OD. Ah, fuck me. Just get back. I don't know. That's my bad. I mean, it's not really my bad. No matter what I do there, we're losing megas. No matter what I do. So, I don't know. GG. We can't defend 2v5. I should have buyback, though. Not that that really matters either, because, again, if these guys aren't holding buyback, it's, like, pointless. I don't know. Bro. Like. I'm flaming him with no buyback on myself. It's humorous. It's a joke. This is Unfortunate, really. Because if I did have buyback, or if... Does Mag have buyback? Just doesn't have it? Yeah, if any of us... like, it's a different game, man. It's a different game if we make a weird throw play mid with buybacks. If we have buybacks, it's a totally different game. But instead, we decided to feed carry and 5-position sup, who is RP man mid reason, just like randomly feed mid, no reason. I don't know. Let's check this shit out. 9 deaths, first statement. I don't know, man. It's just not hot. There's nothing hot about that. Nothing hot about dying 8 times first 10 minutes of the game. It speaks for itself. Speaks for its fucking self, dude. I don't need to say anything about that gameplay. It's just feeding non-stop, relentlessly, over and over and over and over and over again. Just couldn't help himself against the Pudge. Against the Pudge, dude. It's Pudge, man. It's Pudge 5. Like, you're one of the best range subs in the game for harassing. You just gotta dodge a hook. That's it. The game's so fucking easy. This guy died. I think usually, though, to be fair, he was dying with me. I'm trying to remember. No, he died in stupid locations. That's not even true. He was just a bad player. Just a bad player. Trust your instincts. That hoodwink was terrible. That was one of the worst hoodwinks I've ever played with. It's hard because, like, and with that good of a matchup, there really should be no feeding. You could be first-time hoodwink. Not to mention the fact that you have a skin, and you clearly are not first-time hoodwink, but, like, even if this is your first-time hoodwink, as long as you never get hooked, this lane is free. You can have your way with this Pudge. And he probably got an ego when I was calling him out for feeding too. If Hoodwink really is his signature hero, he's got the cosmetics for it. Let's check his profile. This is a somewhat new profile. This is not a new profile. It's just my profile is so old that having an extra digit in his Dota buff, in his friend ID indicates to me that it's a newer account than mine. Eljima, Hoodwink, you got 257 games on Hood. Your account's open, not open. Your profile is set to, how do I put it? It's free and available. Open for the whole world to see. You're a 4 specialist. You play Mirana, Hoodwink, Clockwork. This was probably the worst performance by a dedicated 4 player that I've seen in a while. And apparently he also plays Axe. So I have to wonder if he was kind of offended by my Axe gameplay. Because I mean, God knows, Lord knows, right? The Lord knows, rest his soul, and Jesus Christ, in his name, we bathe in the blood. I'm just kidding. But, what even was I trying to say? Okay, this guy plays Axe. I don't play Axe. Lord knows I don't play Axe. I also don't play Hoodwink. But I feel like both these heroes that are supposedly somewhat signature heroes for him, I feel like I got this hunch I play them both better than him based off of last game's gameplay, which is a bit sad. A bit sad. If I don't know this hero at all, and I don't know this hero at all, but I feel like I play both of them better than you, and you play both of them quite often. Maybe it's been a while for Axe, but you've had your fair share of Axe games under the sun. Whatever. Go next. Who cares? Shaky performance by Hood in lane. I didn't have a good mid game though. That's my fault. I fed quite a lot in the mid game. I went from 4 deaths to 7. Almost doubled my deaths in a game state where I was essentially allowed to free farm. I didn't have a lane to absorb all that much because they took my tower and they were sitting heroes to protect their gyro. I think that's the main thing that tripped me up about this game, is how much I was abandoned and for how little it didn't bear any fruits. The Hoodwink started rotating and we didn't really get too much out of it. The OD had a good game in spite of not actually having a good game. I'm confused by that. 4.2k net worth, 2 deaths, solo killed by Puck, and you're still keeping up farm parity. I probably should be more mad at him for that, for feeding to Puck, but he was able to have a good game out of it, so I'm not actually even mad at all. Yeah. He outfarmed the puck eventually. But like, what all of that investment that we had on other lanes, I guess it got Kez kind of fed too. That's cool. I'm gonna pick Axe. I'm gonna keep picking Axe. I'm gonna try to learn Axe. I'm gonna take the call out facet this time. We're gonna give it a shot, see what it does for me. It doesn't give me extra HP, which is not cool. Because this always helps you. The second you get ditched in lane, or even if you're not getting ditched, just because it's 700, like 700 is actually kind of a small ring, small enough ring that, you know, when your ally goes to pull or do anything really that doesn't directly involve them interacting with you in lane, then at least I get something for it. At least the game says, yo, your team's ditching you, I got your back. And in fact, I think that's reason enough to take it. I think that's what I love about Axe so much, is he has this facet that says, when your team abandons you, the game's got your back. And I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of thematic, actually. If I can say so for my impression of the game. This guy is on the enemy team. That's a shame. He's the one person that I wouldn't have minded playing with from last game. But whatever. It is what it is. Okay. You know what it is. We do this. I need a stick in this lane at some point. Stick, tangos, maybe even more tangos. If it's going to be a Monkey King Lion, that could be scary. Probably even a salve for that lane, honestly. Run with my Skywrath or my Jug. Honestly, all of these heroes can give me a kill. We just have a really strong level 1 team. Really nice slow, really nice slow, really nice damage, really nice root, or slow. It doesn't really matter what skill she starts as long as it's not her E. Uh-oh, this is a little sketchy. He's gonna start his E, right? I mean, that was way freer than it should have been. That Zeus is bad. He insta-started W and walked out and tried to D-ward us. That's why he didn't have his E to survive there. That's pretty newbie, I've got to say. Just thinking you're good. Thinking, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm not going to get punished at all for doing this. I'm taking a dumb angle now. This is stupid. I think Jug went back to base to heal his mana. Is that what he did? No. So under tier 2. We can get 3 runes, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. They have vision up here, right? How did Viper cast that spell? I think they have vision somewhere. Okay, I need to quiet down, and I need to buy my tangos. Holy crap. And then queue these up. Should go for the block, I think, here. Oh, I'm gonna give him... no? Damn. Lion's half. Be smart when you do these aggro tricks. Ah. Lion is very killable. run. I'm gonna take some dips. Hopefully he doesn't die. I think Lion is alive, but very low. And then I think this Monkey King is now gonna have to lane solo for a bit, because I didn't see a salve on the line. I don't get this creep, do I? I do. I think Lion is pulling. That's lame. Jesus. I shouldn't have done that. Oh. Yeah, don't W this guy. Because it's like bad, right? Think about it. If I W him and it costs me... If it gives him Jingu, it's never worth it. He's just going to heal the damage back up. God, that's so fucking frustrating. Oh no, you don't, fucker. Well played. Good shit. You can get this. Don't forget this. I should have tried to drag the creeps. Well played. And the only unfortunate thing about this that I can think of is it's my fucking Skywrath mage getting fed, not me. Because, you know, like, as Axe, you really do want to get the kills. You have this passive that lets you pop off when you get kills. When I get chainmail, this lane is over. I'm one creep off. Damn. No, you don't, fucker. Don't know where Lion is, guys. I think he's coming back, though. I think he just died with no TP. Uh-oh. He might be dead. Yeah, he's hurting. If only I had this in my inventory. Don't know where Lion is still, guys. Do not know where Lion is. Don't know where Lion is. Lion is fucking missing. Careful. It's the most predictable... Only the most predictable usage of his ability ever. I can't believe I actually walked under tower for that. That's stupid. Oh. I'm chilling. I'm big chillin'. Big chillin'. Good shit. I need a mango. I'm gonna get a mango. We gotta fight for the Lotus. If we get the Lotus, we're gonna be chilling. I should have tried to get a deny there, I think. Zeus is bottom, by the way. I guess I gotta keep the tango. That's a good timing for a gank with the Lotus. It's very smart, actually. I want to rush phase boots now. Just get rid of the tango, I think. Can I eat it before? What? You're kidding. I got baited hard. Alright, my bad. That was weird. That guy was full HP after a Q and... Alright, my bad. Always gotta make some dumb game-losing mistake on X where I completely throw my advantage. Always gotta do that. Can't ever not do that. Can't ever not be stupid. Can't just play smart. God forbid I just play smart. Shouldn't have used my Q. I should have just ran. It upsets me greatly that I didn't. My game is ruined. Boom bom red bit boom boom bear bomb boom bomb bear bomb boom bomb better ready bit bit bam boom bomb better ready bomb bear bit bomb bear bit bit bear bomb bomb bear bit. Please don't let me miss the creep. If I got an urn, I think it'd be free. Free urn purchase if I want it. If I crave it. Rough. I need to run back sooner so he doesn't get Jingu. That's what this lane is all. That's what every Monkey King lane is all about, fam. Now he gets to miss some creeps. I can drag this. Does he really not Q me? I'll just walk back to make sure he can't do it. That's permanent damage then. That damage is gonna stick on him. We'll play, guys. This guy can die if you want to come back bot. Half HP on him. Why'd he say you sure? Am I tripping? I don't have any muted. If only I popped my Lotus stick before. Dude, it's so frustrating. My subs could just be a little bit quicker too. It's just so different. It's so different if just a few things happen slightly differently. Really fucking frustrating, this game. Really fucking frustrating. I just need a quicker blade mail, I think. No TP now. Sag indeed. I hate this game. I hate this game. Happens every game I play Axe. I get forgotten about, and ignored in lane. My team thinks I'm okay without me. I'm okay without me. My team thinks that I'm okay without them, and I'm not. I'm just not. I don't know how to break it. How else do I break it to them? I'm not okay, guys. Need a babysitter. I'm Axe, man. These matchups aren't favorable. To Viper carry? Monkey Kings? Monkey King and Viper are still bot. But my team assures me that they're winning the game, so I just need to trust them that they are and shut the fuck up. Man up. That's what they have me for. Ugh. Gross tower. Gross tower. Let's go for some blockage. Damn, that's rough. I think I want to push. He's not even farming Jung. I fucked up. Force him to Q. No, he's gonna just miss it. Well played. Annoying. No. Catch the wave, bro. Catch the wave. I'm trying to catch it. Fuck. It's so gross every time we want to do something. It's like they might have, or I don't even know. I don't know. Weird shit. Yeah, maybe just ignore me. You guys are right. He blinks. More like just need less than 5 heroes to show up every time you guys show up. Yeah, I cleared it. Just go, guys. Yeah, they have some crazy game sense. They always respond when you guys are coming, even if you're smoked. It's weird. Map hacks? Kappa? Did that wrong. This farm going to waste fills me with no joy. I have my blade mill now. Coming back, bot. Zeus mid rushing Ags with only point booster as his component. And then I think this Monkey King now has his Diffu, so that's a nuisance. We'll say that's gonna be a nuisance. Oh shit. They're always one step ahead of us every time. I'm on mute. Because I think at this point, this is my fault for trying to play around them when they obviously... Careful, you're on a ward. They just obviously have a ward there. They've had one there forever. We just are not dealing with it. This is really cool. Really cool little carry. Kill spree here. That's rough. Bam 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 boom bear bear bam boom bear bear bam bam bear 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 bam bam bear bear boom bear bear bam bear bear boom bear bam bear bear bam bear bear. So now Monkey's level 12, Jug's level 14. We fed the worst possible hero, the worst possible kill. Unfortunate. My team might even be blaming me. Oh, this Monkey is level 12 when I'm level 14 on Jug. Why did that happen? Axe. Well, I guess hard game. I'll just leave it like that, you know? You can tell me what you think the reason is for that one there, Einstein. You can tell me why the Axe is having a hard game. I'm not even really having a hard game. It's just that the Monkey's having a good game as well. I'm getting farmed. That's probably the main thing I'm doing right here, in addition to feeding. And I should be focusing more on my blink timing, I think. Because, man, I'm so much stronger with that than without it. Close. Kappa? I love how saying close can mean 1,400 gold away. I'll TP, if the tough gets going, I'm gonna actually W this. Because he's gonna come. Right? Or is he just gonna be exceptionally aware of the kill threat on him that has been on him for the entirety of the game? And just back off. Hard focus CS at this point. Fuck the cards. Go back off to camps. Don't disrupt DPS time. He's gonna hard shove the wave. I'm gonna go out and catch it. That farm is going to waste. You're fucking kidding me. Every single time. Every single time. I could be sitting outside of my fucking tower, under tower, and I'm gonna still get ganked. It's a free kill. Well played. Line was bought, they used monkey ult, and yeah. That's the story of that. Killed me under tower. They get desperate when they see my team executing on them, and my team's probably pissed when they see me feeding, but hey, I'm dying under tower, and they're using ults and shit, so they're not getting it for free. It's not nothing. It's just a shame I can't get my spells off before they do their thing. Watch out for the monkey. He's running around with Jingu stacks. They're out now, though. I'm gonna TP bottom one more time, get my blink, and then I'll join you guys. Get HP. Get this item. Just call it. You are actually kidding me. My bad. No Viper, guys. He TP'd bottom and fed off my dumbass, so this is a free kill. Well, not free. No Viper, though. No Viper. You don't gotta worry about a Viper. I should stop going bot. Stick to the jungle. Stick to where? Where do you go if you're not taking lane farm on Axe? No blink. Why is it that Axe always gets focused? Why can't I have a free game? It's because Axe is a win condition. You should consider rushing blink more, because man, it's hard to get your blink when you rush a item like blade mail and don't get kills with it. Can't show on lanes anymore. Just get killed. I just get killed trying to farm this 19-minute blink dagger. I'll walk up now with my team. Oh, we don't have spells. It's always the same. I always have to feed. I'm never getting blink, guys. Just, you will be playing with an Axe that does not get a blink dagger this game. I'm letting you know that right now. They're TPing blue. Blue is monkey. Monkey probably TP top. Yeah, he did TP top. No blink Axe. It's gonna be a blinkless Axe game. Bum bear bum bear bum bum bear bum bear bear bum bubble bum bear bum bear bear bum. They smoked. They killed Jug. They killed Quap. I can't farm a blink dagger. They're doing a good job of shutting my game down. I'll give them that. Ooh. Jug is gonna run to Ancients. Viper TP bottom again. Where am I running? I can't farm anywhere. I can't farm here. I can't farm here. I can't farm here. I should just run away, super far away from my carry. Run as far away from Jug as possible. Run over here. The wave's getting caught up. It's gonna meet right here. I shouldn't show on the tower. Yet again, a game where the mid and safe lane tower are up, so the game it feels impossible to play. Fuck. Run through, drag. Please kill the wave before they get here. I do care about CS. Thank you very much for asking. Get the wisdom shrine. I'm not with you guys, be careful. Run into a Viper here who TP'd away. You know, I'm gonna run into a monkey. Monkey TP top. I'm never gonna get this fucking item. Fuck. Fuck. GG. It's a rough game, guys. Monkey is oppressing me. Well played them, though. They're playing good. They're playing like people that want to win the game. You know what I mean? Should I unmute my team? They're probably flaming me now. Dude, it's the Viper from last game on the OD. Now he's just owning again. It's the one dude I wanted on my team. He probably thinks I'm a feeder. Who cares what he thinks? That dipshit. At the end of the day, he's my enemy and I'm going to destroy him. I have to. It is my destiny. If I can ever get a blink dagger. Safe place to farm, please. 22 minutes, no blink axe. Sag. Monkey has like 2 items or some shit on me. Okay, I got blink and we can go smoke with it if you want. Luckily, my net worth scales with theirs. They're running at him. What do I want to do with this blink? Do I even want to go show it? On a creep wave. I haven't shown my blink yet. I don't want to show on a creep wave. I want to smoke when sky's up and do something. This isn't gonna stack. Monkey was down here. Could even just go on me. If I was him, I would. I can't get my spells off. This Zeus makes the difference. I was trying to bait for you. Unfortunate. Zeus makes a bit of a difference there, but also, this game is just over. I'm realizing that now. This game is over. I will never get to play the video game. There's nothing I can do in team fights. I'm really seeing that now. I am so far away from any item that will help me in that department. So what do you do? Just go smoke. I don't want to keep... No Wukong ring. Not that that matters to my team. I think this is just one of those games where I needed to make every effort to not feed anymore because my team can't do anything with the space that the feed makes. This feed does nothing. Me feeding has officially become a meme. It actually just does nothing. Monkey King no ring does not mean that Jug is going to go fight them or do anything crazy. It just means that they don't have Monkey King ring for the duration of that ability's cooldown. And me farming jungle camps is starting to make less sense too. Can't really just go in. There was just this weird ass... Monkey King should have lost his lane harder. It's the same complaint. I always have the same complaint for my 4. Don't leave the fucking lane. Whatever you're gonna go do is never worth it. It's never worth it. I'm just gonna sit here and bitch, but I can't even bitch at this guy because I'm the feeder now. Just bitch at somebody for leaving your lane. It's the role that is supposed to, but they never do it right. It feels like... Okay, I can chill out the feeding by like 30%, right? Just 30%? That's not that big of a deal. You can still play the same stupid way that you are and feed 30% less. You just gotta play you just gotta adjust like very small things, like playing behind your team more, farming less probably, becoming the third support that your team needs you to be. No lion. This should be a good fight to take. I feel. Zeus. Trade T1 for T2. What's the name of this game? Got the Torm. Could even. I used Blink already. Sea Monkey. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Why do I think I can do anything? Why would I ever assume that I could make any kind of play there? That's so stupid. That's so stupid to jump on a lion like that. So fucking stupid. Boom bum bear bear bim boom bum bear bear bim bum bear boom bum bear boom bum bear boom bum bear bear bum bum. This is what I should be waiting for. Them to initiate onto us. But they'll never do this if I'm up. And if they never do this when I'm up, it's fine. So yeah, just wait for them to do this. I'm up. Am I still... I'm just dead to that. Like... I can go fuck off, I guess, because I'll just never get to live out of a team fight. But it's fine. Nice. We killed Monkey, and the best possible person to get the kills got them. So we're in it. GG. Jug got everything. Jug got everything, and I jumped on a Viper. That's what I did. Pop the Manta. Dude, take that fucking tower, please. Oh my god. Pop the Manta, take the tower. It's free. Wait for Jug's timings. If Jug wants to wait for Butterfly, we can wait for Butterfly. If he wants to get his Omni first, let's wait for Omni. Jug is the strong player. Let's play around the Jug. I'll TP. If we're serious about this. I don't know if we just walk in and do it, though. This one's a little dumb. No offense. Jug's coming over. I'll TP. If you guys are trying to do it, I'll TP. Yeah, Necro's top. You guys want to do it? I'll TP. TP and fucking boys. No Necro. Good old Zeus or Deuce. They're not gonna come, I don't think. He has a heart now on Necro. Wow, they are gonna come. That's a little bit suspicious. Just want my Blink Dagger to be ready. Aegis is still there. Two seconds. Ah. Crazy how easy that was. I don't have much mana. Does anybody have mana? No? Okay. Yeah, you're right. Good point, good point. Good point. We got mana. I'm just following Jug. If Jug wants to go, I go. They're gonna give it. They're gonna have to wait for a Necro for sure. Just back off so I can actually... I didn't BKB! I didn't BKB, sorry. How the fuck do I not BKB? I guess I made a safe avenue for them to get the fuck out. Even if I did BKB, there's a good chance that they just wanted to disengage there. Like, Jug didn't have ulti. You know, there's really no reason for me to make that play, I think. The more I just stop and think, you know. Was that wise? Was that necessary? Was it really? Jumping in there on a Viper. It's not the tankiest hero on their team. But he's also definitely not the target that I think I can just snipe and guarantee a good team fight at the beginning of it. Oh, this is weird. They're gonna kill this guy for sure. Didn't get his glimmer off. He did survive though. It's working. Skywrath is still alive. That was an unfortunate Jug ulti for sure, but this is just fine. Yeah. No Jug ulti, no problem, question mark. Up in 5 seconds. No Monkey still. Monkey's gotta be coming. Yeah, there's Monkey. I'll TP in. I'm TP in. I TP. He's got to be afraid I'm Monkey. That's such a shame. Monkey playing it safe was the wisest decision he could have done. Crazy how many throws there are. Just the throws and the rethrows, you know? Classic game of Dota. Rune. Jug. Somebody ping this Rax. I'm down to go run at it. They got no Viper 50. Jug is full build. Somebody's got to heal this guy. I guess he just has to heal himself. This fucking Monkey. We got another creep wave. I'm trying to protect it. It was just he's got the Ags on the Monkey. Although he could just be sitting right here. This is a good point. He could just be. It's not impossible. I'm just gonna stick with the Jug. That's why you try to kite out. I didn't. He still has Aegis. I can't hit. I'm just gonna, I don't know. This is weird. This is why I didn't want to hit. This is because he pops my blink for 5 years. I'll jump in 2. Fucking up. It's okay. It's got the Aegis. the best time to use it. No Viper ulti. Nice. Thank you for carry, team. Thank you for carry, team. That's all this game is. Thank you for carry. I didn't fucking tilt off the face of the planet. I kind of did. I kind of did. I kind of did. I kind of could have played... I mean, hey, you know what I didn't do, though? I didn't just rampantly spend my items, spend my gold. I could be walking into nothing, actually. There's no way they kill me. I'm gonna take this over. Whatever you want to do, Jug. If you want to do Roche, will you do it? If you don't, you want to wait, totally fine. I'll go check it. No, I'll come to you. I'm gonna try and take your farm. Just play near the motherfucking dude who's carrying the game. Did I throw? Just run, just run, just run. I'm throwing. I'm massively throwing. Because I'm baiting him in, is what I'm doing. I'm playing with my carry, and it's just the wrong time to be playing with my carry at the end of the day. I do have buyback. Nice. That's no buyback on Lion, by the way. Because he's dead for 90 seconds, even though he's only level 18. So, even though I forgot that he did buyback earlier, I know for sure he did. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. These burps. I don't think anybody's here anyways, but even if there was, I shouldn't be burping without at least saying it. Excuse me. This guy and myself are the same person. We're synchronized. Definitely TPing here, right? I didn't buy a smoke. I should probably unmute my team. I should probably run over to the Quap, who's showing on a creep wave. Yeah. I'm playing the Axe special here. If we get a ward up right outside their tower. Exactly. Exactly. That's all I want to do. Uh-oh, this is where I feed, where they go on me because they're smart. And they see my team is top, and there is a window. There is a window for him to gank me here on Monkey or anybody, really. They could all obliterate me. Oh, or this, too. They could just go on my team. Oh, Jug is dead. Jug is already dead. Fuck. I didn't pay enough attention to the status of that fight. How much did he die for? He was still lying. The roughest thing about this, I think, is we both have buyback. We want to get a ward out, but it's got another, what, 2 minutes? Minute and a half. Burbaware, what's up, Zoe? Anyway, have fun in climbing ladder. Dota isn't really my thing later. Well, hey, Deucerinos, I didn't know that Dota was not your thing. Maybe you've told me that before. I always forget, Zoe, how did you discover me? Was I was I talking about politics? Or did somebody else... Oh, this is maybe even buyback worthy. This is a Necro who's very far forward. But nah, this is definitely not a buy. If your jug isn't there, your jug isn't there, man. It's not good. It's no bueno. Let me just look at this guy's items. Possibly MKB for the butterfly. That makes sense. They're just very aware of the axe. My blink was bad. Boom, bomb, bear, bomb, oh, mom, boom, bomb, battery. I'm definitely on a ward right now. I would love to be smoked. No smoke. We're just gonna go. Okay, they used I'm buying back. I'm buying back. We didn't take the outpost. Why didn't we take the outpost? No. Bro, you're kidding me. This is how underfarmed I am. This guy is 6.5 items. I'm 2.5. I'm like 3 kinda. Oh, my jug's dead again. Yeah, it's becoming a problem, my low net worth and low level. How far behind I am is becoming a serious problem. Because if I'm that 4K HP axe that's able to walk in and just like not die instantly, it's a different game. It's a different game. How shit my game is becoming a serious problem for my team's ability to close out this fucking game. That's rough. Some random Path of Exile video, I think. Oh, you did say that. That's right. That's right. Let me think about this. There's not much thinking to be done. I had one I had one Path of Exile video that kind of popped off. And the rest were like 2-3K vids. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess, you know, I actually had, it was like 2. It's 2 vids. 2 vids. What item would I get to just really knock it out of the park with the whole not dying thing? Just buying utility items, right? Making Monkey have to use... He doesn't even have a BKB, so if you buy a Halberd, it's kind of funny, because like I'm an axe, but he doesn't have a BKB, and it does give me damage block and HP. It literally stops him from right-clicking, so that's got to be good for something, right? Just wait for that. I'm gonna go... I should be with my team, perhaps? Oh, shit, we smoked, too. Did I have them muted? The answer is, of course I did. I do not want to go on this guy. Game's over. Very anticlimactic, to be honest with you. Like, I gotta be honest with you guys, this is a very anticlimactic... I don't know if the game's over, but like, that was very... I don't know, I shouldn't jinx it. I'll shut up now. They've gotta have buybacks, right? They just don't. God, Dota's so stupid. GG, guys. Well played. Thanks for carry. TY for carry, team. TY for carry. Just Whatever. Okay, we don't need to talk about it. We don't need to talk about that game. We don't need to talk about that game. I think at least 1 or 2 of them. I know we killed 4. I think at least 1 or 2 of them could have had buybacks there. I don't know. That's a weird game to play and just end like that. I wish I could. Oh, I can, yeah. First, let's tip all these guys. They they pushed me across the finish fucking line. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Look at... Jeez, dude. It was painful how fucking poor I was, dude. I was so poor. I had no XP the whole game. I had 17 deaths. 17 deaths, Zoe. Just completely shattered. 2K sounds like not much, but it is a lot of peeps if you think about it. See, okay, yeah. And I'm glad the second part of your message covered that, because Zoe, I want to make you aware of a concept that I've become aware of myself over the last few weeks, I would say. Maybe like the last month or so. And that concept is called dead internet theory. Have you heard of this? Don't look up Reddit. Dead internet theory, Wikipedia. When I see 2K views on YouTube now, especially non-YouTube media, social media platforms, like Kick, and even Twitch to an extent. But when I see YouTube views, I have this inherent, what would you call it? Distrust of the viewership because of this theory, which is a conspiracy theory, which asserts that since around 2016, the internet has consisted mostly of bot activity and automatically generated content manipulated by algorithmic. I mean, you can read it, right? You know what it is. So what am I really saying here? What I'm really saying is, when I see 2K views on a video, you know the perfect example? I'm just gonna pull this one off the top of my head. Maybe you remember this if you were paying attention to my Path of Exile content. Let's pull out the prismatic damage video. The video in, okay, Path of Exile, it was the hits have a 25% chance. Let's just search this and find the video. Let's find the video. That's right, I did PoE2 videos for a bit too. I really should get back. I should make like a Poe channel or something. The problem with my Poe content is the way that I play the game. Here's the video that I was looking for. The elemental inversion mastery is cracked. Cracked. Poe public service announcement. I was doing like a series. I was trying to start a series, Poe public service announcement. I should do another Poe public service announcement. So like, you see this video, 2.6K views, and you're right, that's a lot of people. But when I look at the engagement, right, the amount of like meaningful, like outside of some dude clicking on the video and listening for the first 3 seconds and clicking away after they see this, to what extent does somebody really engage with the video? Are we gonna, wait, can we see Zoe? I remember some of these viewers. This guy, Mr. Yapper returns. But here's the Yapper. Yeah, like I look at a video like this, 30 comments, 46 upvotes. One of them is from myself, because this was back when I liked my own videos, thinking that was actually going to do something in the algorithm. Maybe it does. And then this comment, this guy ruined my career. Literally no respectable player sleeps on this. Nor did it need 14 minutes explaining for something so simple. Just destroy, just shot right in the heart. I never comment on YouTube, to be honest. I don't even know how to log in. And that's an angle I need to consider as well. The 50% of people that might have seen this video, passing glance, right? You're in your computer lab. It's 2 a.m. No, it's 2 p.m. You're in 5th period computer lab class, and your friend looked over and said, hey, let me see your computer for a second. They typed into YouTube, and for whatever reason, my video showed up in your recommended, and you don't even know what YouTube is. And boom, he clicks on this video, and then boom, you're just watching a Wire Guitars YouTube video. It's like one of your first ever YouTube videos. And I'm explaining to you the elemental inversion mastery and why I think it's overpowered in Path of Exile. I should consider that viewer for a second. And to that viewer, I think a lot of my videos are incoherent. You know, more I consider that viewer, The more I consider the person that's like 13, 14, never really been on the internet before, the more I think about how few of my videos are like good explanations for how you got there. Like if you're 13, 14 years old and you're in a computer lab and you found any of my videos, I don't think I do any kind of explanation for someone in that category, even though I was a person that was that person once upon a time. I was that kid once that was 14 years old in my computer lab looking up videos and wasting. That's the problem. That's why I'm here. Okay, that's why I'm here right now and not building a mountain. You don't build mountains. That's why I'm not building a skyscraper somewhere or performing heart surgery, open heart surgery, or even like, I say even, but I was gonna talk about becoming an ambassador to a world leader, or to like becoming a country's ambassador and discussing peace agreements between two world leaders. Like, I'm not doing that right now because I spent my early years dicking around on YouTube, I think. What am I trying to say from all of that? Oh yeah, did we even get to the... Oh, these aren't unlisted. This is just my channel. This is just my channel. My channel as a library. Nine years ago. I have older videos than this, but some of them are unlisted. Love your liking guide, dude. I appreciate that, Noise Freaks. I assume you're one of the very few people that knows me from this channel. Wired D, and the D stands for Dota. So Pog. Pog to you. More content coming soon. I just need to get my head out. I just need to get my head out of my ass and actually sit down and make a Dota video. Po2 is on fire. Tainted Jacob. I was streaming Isaac once upon a time 4 months ago. That wasn't even that long ago. Do I even remember this? Po2. Okay, playing some Po2. And then I did hop into Isaac. Did a few Isaac runs. Damn. Damn. Well, you know what? If we're gonna focus on Dota for a second, I can confidently say that these were two good games to play for me, because I needed this. I needed to play against good players on a hero I'm unfamiliar with and get smacked down in the way that I did. That's the only way to grind, or that's the only way to grow. One sec. I should actually play Po2 again sometime soon. They've made some updates to that game. I haven't played it since those updates hit, and then they're also doing another wave of updates soon. TM, supposedly. Actually, let me check. I did play Dawn of the Hunt for quite a bit. So Path of Exile 2. They had another patch though, I'm pretty sure, after that patch. I think. Patch notes. Fix the game. Nobody cares about this cosmetics if nobody plays this. That's funny. Cruel, but funny. Also what you would expect from the internet. Thank you. We love this. I love the counter. Really just glossing over the dog water performance. And why am I even reading these? Hold up. Click on this. This is Fextra Life. We're out of here. Out of here as soon as we get there. This was a big patch, I remember this. I just want to see all the patches in a compendium. Maybe I'll try it again too. Hold up. Before I start that train, let's calm down, Zoe, because I think you had similarly, like, less incendiary, but still pretty similar criticisms of the game, PoE 2, right? As somebody, you're a Po1 veteran, love the shit out of Po1, like myself, and Po2 was, like, lacking in a lot of ways. You can correct me on that. If I'm wrong, Zoe, you correct me. But I'll just say that definitely my feelings on the game, and most people's feelings about Poe 2 was that it is a very interesting concept, but it needs content. You can quote me on that one. And so if I just scroll through these patch notes and see, you know, what are we doing? Audio changes. Microtransaction bullshit. Carryover, CPU performance, that's cool, but like, what about these? This is what I'm looking for, the patch notes. Okay. And just check the date. This was June 5th. Okay, sweet. We can backwards engineer this. So first, let's click Path of Exile 2. Is it gonna make me download a big patch? No, I've got 65. Okay, that settles it for me. I played this patch. I must have, right? Smothered Ritual, Endgame Soul Cores, Talismans, Runes. Fuck, I gotta pee. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Where's my phone? It's gonna be longer than 1 second. All right, I'm back. So you got me on this Bible, this novella. Let's read it. I haven't played much endgame stuff, couldn't be bothered. I played the campaign a few times, the tower stuff seemed annoying, and I just didn't feel it. Haven't played it since January, damn. Sounds like I've even played since before you've played. Not that it's a contest, I just mean that it means that, what it really means is that you have more to look forward to. Because I don't actually think, if I played tomorrow, because the game's updating, if I played tonight, the game's updating right now, and apparently there's actually 12.5 gigs. I don't know if I like misread, I definitely misread it, but there is some big patch that I missed, which leads me to believe that I missed this part. This might be the patch that I missed. Did play a bit of the Frisia League for PoE 1 and the new Merc League. I've had a friend that's played both, and he said that PoE 1, this is him speaking, I'm quoting my friend, okay? PoE 1 is the greatest game it's ever been, and he said that 2 times in a row, one for Frisia, and then he had to walk that back and say it again for Mercenaries League. It's not even called Mercenaries League, right? It's called like Secrets of the Atlas. 1 sec. I've got Uber Eats going. There's also like a massive storm going on outside my house right now. It's been going on for like 1.5 days at this point. It was actually so massive that it knocked this grandfather tree down that's been at the base of my neighborhood since I've been here. So like 20-year-old tree got knocked down by this storm, and they had the construction guys out there all day today trying to like do something with it. It's really kind of interesting to think about that. I thought the tree was getting old, but it might not be the case that it's old. It might just be the case that it got fucking knocked down by a storm. These are just balance changes though, I think. And new content right here. But what is this? Like, increase the number of mythic uniques that drop? Okay. Balance. Change item calculation, item class. Yep, balance. What's the new stuff? Here we go. Added a refund all passives option in the passive skill tree. This will appear if you're... Okay, that's like PoE 1 shit. Endgame. Drastically increase the variety of endgame maps. Previously, some maps like Hidden Grotto spawned way... I feel like I noticed this. Hidden Grotto was like a You'd see it all the time. I don't. People have been complaining about map variety, but I don't think this is what they mean. I think they just mean they need more tile sets to play on. The few, the brave few who are still sticking to Po2 amidst Secrets of the Atlas and then all of the downtime that has been between Po2's last league and then its next one. The brave few souls that are still playing this game, as I understand it, their complaint, I shouldn't even say they, everyone's complaints about the end game is that it's like a puddle. There's just nothing to do once you complete the campaign. And I don't think this addresses that. Not that I don't think this is supposed to address that. This is just supposed to address the amount of map variety, how little there is. This right here is supposed to address how much you feel that, I guess. So instead of getting your 5th hidden grotto in a row, you can actually get 4 different, but still only 4 maps rotating constantly. It's not even worth reading over this. Here, if it says new, that's what I care about. So Control F, new. The only thing I care about is new things being added. Added a new type of expedition, Remnant, that can appear in Lush Isle expeditions. Okay. 9 endgame chase uniques have been added. I wonder what these look like. They'll never tell us, though. You have to just find them on your own. That's fair. Increase the overall power of several existing endgame uniques, such as Headhunter. You can steal things, steals them for 60 instead of 20. So that's like a, well, it's very simple. That's a 300% increase to the uptime of your Headhunter. That's actually a massive change, by the way. This is insane. If Headhunter, the thing is, and this is my dirty little secret to you, Zoe, I've never played with a Headhunter, period. I've never actually played with a Headhunter. I could afford like 50 of them. I could afford so many Headhunters that I would be double corrupting them for ages on standard if I wanted to. I could go pick up a Headhunter and play with it right now. The closest I've ever gotten to playing with a Headhunter, when I say I have never played with a Headhunter, again, the reason why I was telling you that I can afford one is to say more so that I've never played a build that like utilizes Headhunter and then pushed it. I have played builds that utilize it, but I've never pushed those builds. I'm more of like a lame spellcaster, mind trap, minion, whatever guy that doesn't really use Headhunters that much. So when I say this, I'm trying to say that I don't know much about how Headhunter actually functions. I used to know, and then they changed it, and then I think Headhunter in PoE 1 is in a state where you can't stack buffs. You only get 1 unique buffs that last for 60 seconds. I have in the past, but it's not what it is anyway. Yeah, I know that it's got I know it's way worse than it used to be. In Po 2, here's my main thing. In Po 2, was this the only the major thing? There's several major things that separate Headhunter from Po 2 from. Okay, I can at least think of 2 big things right off the bat. First of all, there's way less affixes and variety of affixes on rare mobs in Po 2 than there are in Po 1. So you're just going to be getting different buffs. But then secondly, before this change, was this the only thing that differentiated Headhunter in PoE 2 from PoE 1? Let's look that up right now. Headhunter PoE 2. I'm curious for my own purposes. So yeah, it's a belt, and belts in PoE 2 have charm slots. But yeah, okay, it's not a leather belt. It's a heavy belt now. That's lame. So you don't get that life base. Are leather belts even in PoE 2? For sure, right? This is like a base type that exists in PoE 2, for sure. I'm not... Am I crazy? Wait, would that make sense? Base type belt that just gives you flat health. It's been a long time since I played PoE 2. Do belts even do that? Or are belts only this as their prefix? Belts, PoE 2. No, yeah, there's wait, I've never seen this. But yeah, there's rawhide, that's right. The belts feel lame. That's what it is, because they only have these increased. You can get armor, you can get flat armor, but most of these belts just interact with your charms. Some interact with your flasks. That's right. That's why I don't like belts in PoE 2. They're lame. They leave a lot to be desired. It's I can't get stats on them. You can still stack. It's just that the mods on rares got changed with Arch Nemesis. Yeah. Oh, you're saying in Po 1. if you kill 2 rare mobs back to back, you know, within a 60-second time frame, the buffs stack. You get you get all the rare mods from one of the monsters, and then you get all the rare mods from the next. And you're saying the main way that they changed Headhunter was just by removing Arch Nemesis? If that's the case in Poe 1, then I think Headhunter in Poe 2, there's no way it works the same way, right? Or maybe it just does. Maybe Headhunter in Poe 2 is like one of the few ways to become broken, truly broken. And like, yeah, you can just get this item and stack buffs the same exact way as they do in Poe 1. Except for, again, like, you're not going to be getting the same buffs. You're not going to be getting the same overpowered crap from Poe 1. But I never played Headhunter that much. Yeah, well, except if the rares have the same mods, I guess, yeah. Exactly. That'd be the main difference. Is not so many overpowered rare mobs. Also, increased on threshold. That means it says heavy. Heavy build subtype. And chance orbs exist in this game, and chance orbs are like more targeted because they either delete the item or make it unique. Maybe I should start farming a Headhunter in Poe 2. Maybe that would be what gives me that feeling of wanting to play the game, is if I finally got a Headhunter. Patch nodes. This is a hotfix, this is a hotfix. I mean, they're letter patches, so yeah. This was the patch we just read with the, you know, faux new stuff. Wasn't really a lot of new stuff. Bunch of letter patches. Oh. Ritual stash tab to the micro. Okay, so this is kind of lame. Because there's no ritual stash tab in Poe 1, as I seem to recall, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. So, are they just gonna, like, it feels like milky. It's like, hey, here's a new type of stash tab, and we're adding it to Poe 2, not Poe 1. And because it's the ritual stash tab, a completely new type of stash tab, we don't even have to port anything over. You guys have to give us extra money. So it's like, we're going to spend dev time developing this new stash tab. I don't think there's a ritual stash tab in PoE 1. Like, almost positive that this only exists in Poe 2. Yeah. Now, you could say, oh, wait, does it exist in Poe 1? This looks like it does exist in Poe 1. Okay. Then they added this after I stopped playing. Okay. Much needed. Anyways. Wait, no, this is Poe 2. Yeah, this is Poe 2. What the fuck? Mage Blood, but I'm not the fastest, most efficient farmer. What would you put in a Poe 1 ritual tab, though? Will you put your splinters and then... Now, okay, I completely understand where you're coming from if you've never farmed ritual. But if you have farmed ritual, like if you've had a dedicated map atlas strategy towards ritual, then you will know what I'm saying when I tell you that we need a slot to put all of the vessels. Okay, these blood vessels were my most, like, annoying thing about farming ritual. It was the thing that made me stop farming ritual eventually, was having to manage these every map. This shit is so annoying because you collect these, you know, individually, and because they're so tagged, because they're such a specific thing, like when you use it on a ritual, you're grabbing the ritual's item level or monster level and the unique monster that's associated with it. So it's not an item that can stack very easily. And so I think the way they coded it with Poe 1 was just like, fuck it. They're all unique. None of them can stack. If you're going to start farming blood-filled vessels and filling them up and not using them immediately in your maps, then you're just going to have a shit ton of blood-filled vessels, these one-by-one items that fill up your stash and clog that shit up. I did Lamal, I just forgot Omens, didn't do the blood vessel thing. I say. Well, shit. So you were just selling these, hand over, and making money hand over fist off the flat, off the blood vessel. If you use these on your maps, you can juice up a ritual to, like, astronomical proportions. You could put, I think you can put multiple of these, right? Yeah, look. 20% improved, boom, boom, and boom, and I think this stacks. And then also it spawns the instanced unique monster associated with the ritual vessel. I think there's a diminishing return on stacking these up. Like putting this one that has a, I don't know, a sea witch on him, a unique sea witch, and then using another one that has a unique, like, Crusader enemy archetype. I think both unique spawn but give reduced ritual rewards. But either way, if you use 4 of these on a map, you'll get like 20 or 30,000 tribute. If your atlas is spec'd out for it, you could just re-roll everything out. Even if you have 5 re-rolls, you're gonna have so much tribute to spend that you're not even gonna know what to do with half of it. And these things, they were dropping, yeah. If you took this node, you were just getting them to farm, like they were just spawning for you no matter what. No, stack decks, there's a scarab that adds stack deck mobs, and ritual can revive them. So, oh shit. That's like a new farm this league, I assume. The stack deck scarab ritual combo. Maxroll has a guide on it. Let's check this out. They're going to show all the scarabs that we're going to use. You know what's funny about Maxroll? Never mind. We won't talk about what's funny about Maxroll. It's a low investment farming method designed to generate large quantities of stacked decks using 5 of the divination scarabs of the cloister. Control F ritual. Oh, here we go. Glacier. Large number. When this occurs, use a ritual vessel to store this, as there can be sold for profit. Doing so ensures they are respawned in all subsequent rituals, significantly increasing your chances of stacked deck drops. Let me just check this tree out. Oh yeah, dude, they changed the shit out of this tree. Like, I've never seen this node before. This is for, Hunter. What's this called? Einhar? Bestiary, of course. No, wait, maybe I have. Maybe I played this league. I'm trying to remember. The league when they changed the nodes to this, because I don't see, I see familiar nodes, they're just, this wheel caught me off guard. But then when I saw this wheel and then I saw this wheel, I was like, wait, I know this tree. This tree isn't really all that weird, is it? Except for these nodes. Verisium. Okay, this is for the King's March bullshit, right? King's March. Verisium. Yep. Alright. I haven't played with this tree then. I should come back to Poe. You're right. Look at all these nodes that they have for King's March. I get to play with the King's March system. I didn't even play Settlers. It's really nice how easy stack decks sell on the market. Didn't do it this league, though. How much are they? Stack deck still 2C? Stack decks have always kind of been that, like, hyper liquidable, like, it's like a currency, you know? Like, stack decks are something that you can actually just trade, I think, with King's March, right? Like, they are actually literally considered a currency in that respect. Hold up. Let me log in, I guess, so I can interact with trade. So let's see, I'm on Mercenaries League. It's funny, it's called Mercenaries instead of Secrets of the Atlas. Let's type in stacked deck. Yeah, they're 1 to 2, 1 to 3. You're right. Stack decks are still profitable. They're still, I mean, in my opinion, 3C for a stack deck is a fair exchange. That's what I remember. I'll put it that way. That's about what I remember them costing. Altars are still here. Apparently nobody's farming tier 16s. Everybody does. Everybody does T16.5. Okay. Okay. Alright, Zoe, I'm gonna hit the hay. My Poe 2 is 50% downloaded. I'll leave my PC on overnight. Should look at the per div price, but yeah. Oh. Wait, was I missing something? Yeah, I guess at this point, the price to chaos. Let's go bulk item exchange, stacked deck. I have heard some things about the divine to chaos exchange rate. Let me check that real quick. Divine, chaos. I've heard that this is as bad as like 300 chaos. No, it's not even nearly that bad. It's like this is like a sensible economy. Okay, you know what? Is it the mirror? The mirror of Calandra. I'm not spelling it correctly. No, I am. What? Oh, it's just okay. Okay, that explains it. My friend told me about this. They said that mirrors are like over 1,000 div, and I've never seen them this high in League before. So, in fact, I'm curious. How high are they in standard? Yeah, okay. So they're like, well, hold up. Yeah, we're not. There's no price fixers here. Okay. This is also not a lot of mirrors listed. I wonder if they still have that rule where there's only allowed to be so many mirrors on the server at any one time. Because way back in beta, they did an interview with Crip, I even think it was. They did an interview with someone, and they even said that way back then. I doubt that's still a rule, but I remember them saying that. Dang, cheapest mirror is 1.2 mirror, yeah. Worth of divs. What's crazy to me about Mercenaries League economy is this. Full stop. That's the thing that's caught me off guard the most, because everything else actually seems to be holding just fine. Stacked decks are still the same price. The div to divine ratio still, you know, relatively. Oh, it's already got it pulled in. Hello? Click, click, click. This is pretty acceptable, understandable even. It's just the div to mirror ratio that's all fucked up. What does that mean? That means that Mercenaries League is at a point in its progression where players have found the mirror to be significantly more valuable than about any other item they can get their hands on. That's not the case throughout the league. That's usually the case towards the very end of it. But Mercenaries, hold up. Secrets. This thing is slated to go for 4 months, right? June 13th. This thing has another, like, bro, this thing has another 2 months, I think. Because they're doing 4-month content cycles now. So, I mean, the league's dead. From an economy, when the economy hits that point, that's when, like, a lot of player drop-off has happened. Can I find that? Player retention, PoE, secrets. What do people usually check? They usually check, I think, Po Ninja, right? Why player retention is meaningless? It would be Ninja. PoE Ninja. PoE Ninja. I'm a ninja. Gonna be all secretive. Looking for the secrets. You check builds, right? And you just see PoE DB. Players. Where would that be? Concurrent players. Hold up. This is 180,000 to 40,000. PoE 2 gameplay or player count. PoE 2 Steam charts. How are we looking PoE 2? God damn. God damn, PoE 2 is a dead fucking game. God damn, this game was such a fucking scam. That is, look at, oh, threw up a little bit in my mouth. I actually can't believe how fucking dastardly these numbers are. That's crazy. This is insane. Okay. Yeah, you got me too. In the same chart. Okay, what I wanted to do was I wanted to click this and just compare it. So Settlers was a better league by, player retention standpoint. I wonder if there's a bit of like, because Settlers did go for fucking 90 weeks or some shit, or not 90 weeks. We went for a very long time, longer than 90 days. There was like novelty to Settlers. I don't know. We can't even put Frisia in here, right? Because it's not counted as a full-blown league. Yeah, you can put Sentinel in here still, though. I want to compare it to my man, good old Ancestor League. Okay, I liked Ancestor League. I played a lot of Ancestor League. How is Merc doing to Ancestors? And actually, you see, and I remember this, Ancestors had pretty damn good player retention eventually. Until it didn't. Is that true? Am I just blowing smoke? I seem to remember people really pushing that dumbass game mode. That, like, soccer game mode. Yeah, look at this. Ancestors. Look at that. Ancestors. Just pulling through. On a few particular days. That's a good league. What am I even doing at this point? Sentinel. You check the charts and Sentinel's not that great. Oh no, this doesn't sort it. Sentinel was the GOAT league. I knew another build this league maybe. What did you play? Apparently everybody's doing a Doriani's build, right? Doriani's chess piece. What is this called? Prototype? Everybody's using this item, right? Because you can put this on your mercenary, and you can put another item on your mercenary to make them, like, effectively immortal. This is what my friend told me. I don't know if this is for sure, but if you do that, then you have a very powerful 150% more damage multiplier for effectively free if you're doing any amount of lightning damage. Bunch of mist with the idea of a forbidden rite of soul sacrifices one. Of mist? What is mist? The king of the mists? 12 for 5 to 4 div each. Reflecting mist. Oh, you're doing some like. That's funny. I typed in reflecting mist and it shows Doriani's prototype. I wonder if this is because I searched this previously. You're doing some serious, like, if this is what I think it is. This is the currency that produces the Calandra League effect, right? It's a currency item that can be used to reflect rare rings, creating 2 opposite rare mirrored copies with increased yeah. When did this even get added into the game? Last league? Mercenaries, or this is Settlers. I didn't play much in Settlers. Okay, then. And these things, they're like 4 to 5 divs each. How does the screen work for this? Whoops. Reflecting mist. Yeah. 40. Ooh. Not 4 to 5 div. Like 48 to. This is like a walk. Not anymore. Damn, you got these for 4 to 5? Bro, you just 10x'd. Hold up. Got some trash can orders to decline. I want to see this item used. I want to see this currency orb used. Okay, let's just say I'm doing Project Gamba. So he's doing the fracturing orb, guarantee one of them. Wait, is he using them? No, he's fracturing orb. Bro, what the fuck are we doing? We're using... Okay, yeah, hell yeah. Slap that simplex. That focused amulet. Okay, so... The focused amulet can only have a maximum of 3 affixes anyways. And he's going to slap this thing on it with a lock. This 83%. +2/+2, so it's a +4 with 83% crit multi. This thing is juicy, and he's gonna slap it with the reversey, with the reflector. And I think what you're looking for is more crit multi, right? Because it can't affect the level of all affix, can it? If only it was that easy IRL, I could maybe buy a house. A good point, dude. If only PoE's economy was in some way translatable to the stock market. And you know what it is? The trick is to look at reflecting mist as like a penny stock, right? That's the analogy, okay? And if you want to take away something from that, then you look at it like, hey, I could buy up a bunch of penny stocks, and if one of them just 10x's randomly, and I have even like $100 there, then I think I get $1,000. Don't do that. Don't actually go become a penny stock investor. Because that was, I mean, that's the plot to Wolf on Wall Street, right? Typically the only people that make money are the ones on those schemes, are the ones that are telling the bulk of people to invest in the shit stock that won't ever do anything. Breaking it into 2 mirrored halves with reflected modifiers. I just want to see him use this item, so I don't know why I closed it. Okay, he was hovering over it. So in this case, it's going to give him a -2 to level of lightning skill gems, but it's going to double the crit, the multi. It's going to take it from 81 to 162. But that's not good. Or, I don't know, I mean, you'd have to have a very specific... I couldn't imagine the build that wants -2 lightning, but +2 all. It's just probably not even a build. Probably a fucking meme. So wait, what did he just do? So now he's looking at it with a divine. Oh god, by the way, bro, why did they add this item? Weren't they trying to move away from currency items like this? I feel like Hinakore's Lock is one of those few crafting tools that we got for a league that just should never have shown up ever again, you know? Toto was a fine league to introduce a crazy broken thing like this, but just don't, why are you keeping it in the game? This thing breaks the game. It lets us pretty damn deterministically kind of about the same amount of determinism at the point with at this point with an item like this as we had with Eternal Orbs. Used a lock one time in standard. I know it's incredibly pricey. I know it's incredibly rare. Like I realize that it's one of those items that most players never even get to say what you said about. Most people will farm all league and they won't even make 45 divs, which is kind of embarrassing, by the way. But either way, most people that play this game don't even hit maps, right? We know that because they've said that. Well, I guess what I'm really trying to get at is, if you have a few of these lying around, right? If you're an incredibly wealthy player, let's put it that way. If you're an incredibly wealthy player, you can really control the affixes on an item with a few of these. You can really make sure that you're getting that corruption that you want, which is crazy to me to think about. Like, that the Eternal Orb didn't even used to do that, right? The Eternal Orb you couldn't Eternal Orb a corrupted item. So you couldn't play around with double corrupt, with like fishing for double corrupts. But here you just can, if you have enough money. And so he's looking at this. Hinakore locked it again. He's looking at this now. It's the same dog shit result, even worse result actually, because it'll give him less crit multi. So then we're fracturing orbs, some whatever. So 77. This is a strength stacker. Strength stacking amulet, and I think he bench crafted on the proj damage, proj speed, and I think he wants those affixes to get hit by the reflecting orb. Negative magnify. Like he wants to be able to look at these items with a lock and see the attributes go up and the prod speed go down. I think that's how I think he's looking at this. So it's kind of like you throw a bait affix on there. Throw a bait affix on there for the reflect. This is how I assumed that they would be used. Is you get an item with Good. He needs to lock this. Don't do it. Don't. No. Okay. Well, I mean, so in my mind, this is what you want. And if you, I don't have headphones in. I can't hear him speak, and you can't either. I'm looking at his face right now. He looks like he's happy about this result. I would be happy. I would be quite happy about this amulet. This is a very nasty amulet if you're a strength stacker. And so I'm going to assume he's saying positive things. I'm going to assume that this is exactly what you're looking for on an item like that. But yeah, I used it before. That to double corrupt a standard Aegis Aurora. What'd you get? Actually, give me 1 second. Craft of Exile. What can you even get? Why were you double corrupting a shield? Can you even get anything nasty? Let's check it out. So Aegis Aurora is a strength int shield. It's a unique, but I don't think that the unique affix pool is different at all from Val Implicits. So these are fine. This is okay. I'm looking for like crazy things though. Like maybe this. This is good. This is good. I don't know. You double corrupted it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Eventually, everything's getting double corrupted, right? When you get to the end game, you're just looking to fill up real estate. So, yeah, if you're like at the end of your character's progression, I can understand double corrupting Aegis Aurora. But what do you get out of this pool of affixes that's really crazy for your character? Let's check it. It didn't brick, so that's important. Didn't get anything insane, but I took it anyway. Yeah, this is good. This is about what I'm looking for too. Oh, and you did this in Crucible League. Let's check this out. 25% chance to suppress. Crucible League was... No, this is Scourge League, isn't it? No, this is Crucible League, I'm pretty sure. Just an insane amount of suppression that you just get for free. You know what's crazy about this league? Oh, you didn't have a corrupt... Wait. Oh, it's standard, so you bought this from a character. You have... This is one of the most cracked... Yeah, this is one of the most cracked... So you have a... Super Legacy Ashes. Didn't they nerf the mana... hold up. Ashes of Stars. Didn't they nerf this item twice? And you have the, like, super unnerfed version? You have the super unnerfed version. No, you have the regular unnerfed version. Because I was wrong. They didn't nerf this thing twice. They only nerfed... But either way, Legacy Ashes. Plus, I mean... Alright. You got your +1. Yeah, I have a build like this in Standard too. You have a... This is your... I see exactly what this Occultus is. This is your, you know, Subtractum... Forbidden Rite, Occultist. I put a character like this together once too. This is this character, right? My FR cock build. Whoops. This is your cock. That's what we're looking at. Your legendary cock. You got the DD. What is this? This is a... That's right. This is a synthesized... Implicit. +1. Got the 30 A speed. Got the spell damage. Got the 38. That's a T1 crit multi. The +1. You can get +2 on that, right? Not perfect, but very, very close. Very good dagger. Perfect helmet. 29% crit. Yeah, this character's just cracked the fuck out. Double +1 power. Just my face when I see that you have 2 power charges on this thing. What is this? So, the implicit comes from the synth. How did you get another +1 power charges on a suffix? How did you even get that? How do you even just get 2 power charges like that? Huh? Am I crazy? I didn't even know you could do something like that. Let's go to reset. Rings. Is it jewelry? It's jewelry, ring, power charge. Yeah, you had a synthesized. It wasn't Crusader synthesized. What was it? Crafted? This is minimum. Veiled. But you didn't have that. How did you get this? That I bought, it's a Sentinel League. Second-hand mirror item. Yeah. This is insane. This ring is... And yeah, it makes... Okay, so it makes complete sense you'd mirror it. right? This is, so you have 2, 4, 6, or 5. I'm just going to look over every piece of gear, even though I play enough Poe to know which ones should be giving you power charges. But, like, I don't know. You have such cracked gear on this character that I may as well just make sure that you're not getting an extra power charge off your gloves and your boots. And, yeah, you got the +2, the elevated. Yeah, this is your Jesus character. This is the character you play when you're bored of Poe but don't want to completely stop playing Poe, right? Because that's what this looks like. This character is just cracked to high fucking heavens. You just never die? Kill Ubers and, like, a few... I don't know. I could never get a character, even with this cracked of gear, I could never get a character like this to just like insta-kill Ubers like Subtractem would, to be fair. So I don't know if this character that you've put together here does that for Ubers. You also only have a 5 link. So you dissected this character a bunch, or at least a little bit. Just took 1 gem out. This is a support gem too. It's probably your awakened. It's like a Empower, right? Your level 5 Empower. Played that in Archnem, and I like to add to it. Yeah, I have a very similar character to this too, like a museum character. It's not a DPS monster like that. Increased item quantity, probably. Okay, yeah, that would check out too for a standard character. That makes sense. You got the, what is this? This is 3, right? One of these is hype. Okay, I don't even know, because you got this from Necropolis, but I don't know how many of those affixes are different. The global defenses. That's a... What even is that mod? What? Just 100%? You can get 50%. So this is like Sentinel? This is... I mean, you've paid a fortune for this. This is definitely a mirrored... like a mirror service type chess piece. It's a 1500 energy shield, 10% mana res. I want to say quad, what's that called? Quad fractured, but I think there's a hybrid roll on the ES. I still don't know how you got 112% increased global defenses. Let me just... Yeah, like, that's not even showing up anywhere here. Body armor. Yeah. So, what the fuck? Yeah, this character's cracked out. Juiced to high heavens. I don't even know where you make upgrades at this point. Like, you even have the 6% more damage on your Mage Blood from the... actually, that's where you would look if we're going to be super serious. Because I'm noticing a distinct lack of corruption. And I don't think you need that 42 strength. What would it be? Well, you can corrupt this thing too, right? Technically. Right? Unique ring... No, because if you lose the implicit, it's just terrible, right? What is this? It's... Okay, I actually don't know how that would work, because Calandra's Touch is not a base type ring. It's just a ring. It's not an amethyst ring. So, is the implicit for Calandra's Touch, is that the reflect? But it's mirrored, so you can never... So, it doesn't even matter. You can't do anything for it. Can't modify a mirrored item. It's a Delve Suffix mod. It's a bit outdated with the new base types, though. Enchanted it myself. 75 mil, I think 15k yes. With 90 max res, 50k, 15k energy shield. A Mage Blood with what you probably have like a good 90k armor. I'm gonna guess you have a respectable armor pool. I don't know how much, but... Well, no, let's do some thinking. Let's do some mental math in here. How would you get armor on your character? How are you doing it? I managed to get up to a comfortable 50k with just this. No. Well, yeah. This, and this. 50k armor. This package. Plus Aegis. Aegis and these 3 things. Aegis and then Mage Blood plus double juiced up Giga Flask. And then a few nodes on the tree. Which it looks like you did the same. You did this good. The 5%, this is really good for small hits. There's another really good mastery here too. Oh yeah, the 20% reduced crit. It's nice to be able to pick that up to get to 100%. I feel like every character these days, if you're especially a character like this, you want to make it so that A character like this, you're kind of trying to make it a god. You're trying to make it so there's literally nothing in the game that can stand up to you. And so, yeah, you'd want to be crit immune with it. And you're tattooing for global defenses. So that explains the juiced. That explains the juiced ES pool. Poison? Are you poisoning people? Wait, hold up. What's going on here? Is this a mistake? A mistake, I see? Where do you poison people? Enemies poisoned. Do you have like a 100% chance to poison? So, because this build does not do damage over time, but maybe you just have a very high chance to poison, and then at that point it's like, well, no, because the poison still has to. I think poison. There's two things with poisons and ignites. You have to have the chance to do it, and then the damage has to be high enough to actually apply a meaningful ignite. See those weird poison nodes? Mastery plus support. Enemies. Okay, but still, how are you poisoning people? Where's your Vile toxin? Yeah, okay. Okay, this is a different version of the character than I am familiar with then. I never got poisoned on my shit. Where are you getting poisoned? Wait, how the fuck are you poisoning people? Work on hit. Right, just fire? You fit that in? For the spell damage, which is definitely relevant because forbidden, right? Of course, of course. You just have like a yeah. You have this. That's what I figured. I was like, do you just have a tattoo for it? And yeah, they give 20. Oh, so they do. True that. Yeah, I guess the last question then I'd have is the poison significant? Hold up. Let me make sure that my question is even relevant. Poison, PoE. Mechanics. Default stacking debuff. Each application deals. There's no limit. Single hit. Therefore, having more than 100% grants no benefit. This is different in PoE 2, right? Side note. Or no, it's different in Last Epoch. I like the way Last Epoch does this better. But anyways, the base damage, 30%. DPS is not. Okay, starting from flat. This prevents stats like. Okay. By default. Okay. Wait, as it deals damage over time. Okay, no. Yeah, so then there's no mention anywhere of how high the damage needs to be for it to still apply relative to the monsters, to the mob's HP. So yeah, your little, I'm not trying to insult it, but whatever dinky amount of poison damage you're doing, because the investment is just not there, right? Spell damage does not apply to the poisons that you're applying. So you must be doing like, you could see in your calc sheet, you must be doing like a few thousand poison damage at most. Because you, I mean, to be fair, you do have chaos damage nodes, so you're amping the poison damage by a little bit. But however little amount of poison damage you're doing, it's literally just there to make sure you got that 5% extra, like, they can't fuck with you. Not they can't fuck with you. 5% extra damage for you, and then they can't crit if they're poisoned. I didn't know there's ancestral tattoos like this. 2% increased per which you have an allocated tattoo limited to 1. So it's an ancestral tattoo, and since all of these other tattoos are tattoos, you're actually getting like every single node is an extra 2%. If you've tattooed it, every node is an extra 2% life recovery, energy shield recovery, and mana recovery. That's kind of cool. That's right, and the Watchers. The Watchers is important. You've got the triple mod Watchers. The triple mod Watchers, which is doing something for your build. Every mod is doing something for your build, right? The flash charge, you have permanent uptime on your Dying Sun, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, Dying Sun. So that's really good. Energy shield per enemy hit. I think Subtractem said that was mandatory. I think I'd agree with him. I think when I take that off, I notice a big dip in my... You just can't sustain it. You just can't even sustain Energy Shield without this. And then 4% block, which is relevant. Yeah, every single part of your build is doing something. There isn't a single wasted node. And actually, not only is every part of your build doing something, but every part of your build is doing like 3 or 4 things. This is a sign of a good PoE build. The only thing I'm like, or like weirded out about, I guess, really, is the amount of investment we have to making sure the enemy doesn't crit us. Because you've actually invested like 5 or 6 passives. 5 or 6 passives and some tattoos. Well, or no, that's not. 5 or 6 passives. I think that's actually it. Right? You're doing these 4, and then you did a node down here. And actually it's 5% more damage. And it's the enemies can't crit you as long as you've hit them. Which is not the same as enemies can't crit you. It's very important to note. Because I experienced this with a build as well. With an assassin. You having to hit the enemy to make them not crit does matter. But it's very good for mapping. This effect is very good for mapping, for sure. And then you do have this thing. So you can have a notable tattoo, and yours is giving you onslaught. That's dope. Gotta love that. You can have one notable tattoo, and you can have one ancestor tattoo. Interesting. Interesting. And that's how you're solving Ignite. Yeah, this is a dope-ass character. I wish I could see these, too. Check your clusters out. A big part of these builds is the clusters. So, I guess I can kind of... You got your stun avoidance right there. Or some of it. Oh, wait. Hold up. I didn't notice. How many of these that we're using? So you got a legacy melding with stun avoidance because it's corrupted. That's crazy. This thing must be like 150 div or some shit. I have one like this, except it doesn't have the implicit, so... Lucky you. Fuck. Zoe's got all the cool shit. That which was taken, even. And this is a legacy that which was taken, because I think even this got nerfed, right? To have like 1 or 2 less affixes on it. And the possibility of using the Vile support gem. That's right. That's right. That's another reason that you took this poison, is it gets you into Vile Toxins, which does give you... I mean... Yeah, wait. Or... I mean, yeah, 45% damage is usually pretty damn good. More damage is usually... Yeah, it's like the gold standard for a support gem, right? Is like anything above 40. Except for GMP, which you're not running GMP. You're using... Wait, how are you getting your other proj? Because this gives you 1 extra proj. But you usually want to get up to like 2 or 3, right? You want to get Forbidden Right firing out like 5, I think, projectiles. You want it to where you have enough projectiles that they all don't overlap, or that they all do overlap, and they don't become random. I think the lucky number for that is 5, right? The stun avoid is a pain. It's a legacy harvest enchant, I think. Oh, Jesus. That's what this is? That's why it doesn't say corrupted? That is a pain then. Because, yeah, you can't replace that at this point. Dying Sun and enchant. Yeah, this is a really cool character. This is a really cracked character, is actually what this is. A cool character, I will say, my definition of a Poe build being cool is usually, it's one of 2 things. It's something like this, where you just you're taking advantage of so many broken things, and then also, obviously, it's a legacy character, so it's interesting to see, like, how many, because, like, your character is 1 part overpowered, cracked out character that deletes the game, and another part, a museum of digging through it and looking at all these legacy items and being like, oh shit, I remember when that item did this. But a cool build, this is what I was trying to say, a cool build to me, I've started to go in this direction, where unironically the build of the week series that they had and that they brought back and then I think abandoned, a lot of the builds that show up in this thing are kind of where I'm leaning in. They had build of the week exists for PoE 2, right? There's no way they didn't start the series up for build of the week for PoE 2. They didn't. Or no, this is it, right? Yeah, this is Path of Exile 2 build showcase. Okay, fuck this though. I wanted to you've probably seen this build before. It's the build that uses the tornadoes. I'm trying to remember the bestiary enemy it's called, that this set is named after. Fuck, it's on the top of my tongue. I realize it starts with an H or some shit. Bestiary Uniques. It was really good in Archnam when it started. When I started too. Really loved it. Is it this? Sakaween Roa? I feel like Sakawine is what I'm looking for though. Okay. PoE, bestiary, unique, bosses. Come on, man. Don't make this hard for me to find. Why can't I just, like, from the bestiary league, find at a glance? Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Okay. These things. No, these things. Sakawal. The Sakawal package. Sakawal. Can we find it? This is it. Okay. When I'm talking about like a cool ass character in PoE, and he's just using a set, right? Like this is actually a pretty easy build to assemble, and it doesn't take like a true 5-head. But I like characters like this. It's an auto bomber, so you could say it just fits another archetype. It's like every other character in the game, right? It's just like a certain type of character. This is one of those characters that you run through low-tier maps and you delete things without ever having to hit a button, right? It's low life. He is taking advantage of some weird mechanics, kind of, as they're explaining here, with like the buff that's alternating and shit. But these are cool builds to me. When you're just doing, like, you just stand still and things around you die. I guess I'm kind of attracted to auto bombers. But or ward loopers. Ward loopers are also pretty interesting. The skill is called Twister now, I think. The anti-support build is my favorite. Anti-support build? Is this like a build of the week series? Could I go look up? Okay. You know what? Consider me raptured. Consider me enrolled in this 8-minute build guide. Oops, I'm sorry. For some reason I thought the music was turning off by itself and I was happy by that brief moment of silence. Where the hell is it? There it is. Excuse me, Jesus.
Eric, can you please show me your build?
Concept video.
Big and bright and very cancerous. Good job, Eric. I'm proud of you. Now, if I activate my aura, can you show me your build again? You cannot.
I cannot.
It is gone. You have 100% less AoE. No, I got the series. I feel like that's the only skill. The only skill that will be good. Look at how much the FPS is falling when all the totems are active.
Oh my god. What?
I'm a fucking idiot. Hold up. Let me see this one more time. Alt quality precision is you guys do more damage. And first of all, that's... this was 4 years. Yeah, this is like Heist League. First of all, that's one of the, like... I can't believe that was an alternate quality. Like, who would take 10%? Like, it's a good thing they reworked this system, because, man, some of these gems had some... It's just so funny to see a mod like that. So 35% less base. 70 quality from 1. Oh, I see. So you're just taking that effect and then amping it with quality. Okay.
Very cancel. You cannot only skill. The only skill.
And so why is Searing Bond good? When you have decreased AoE. I don't know.
That will be good. Look at how much the FPS is falling when all the totems.
Why? Why is decreased AoE good for Searing
are
Bond?
active.
Oh my god. What?
Whoops. Either is W aura effect. Buffs expire 231% faster. Slower start of ES recharge. Divergent discipline. It wasn't Heist League. It's not that serious of a build. This is a funny build, though. It's definitely not a functional build.
Nobody will suspect.
Nobody.
Absolutely nobody. Now we're talking.
He's
We're looking like a real homeless person now. This
he's
is
trying
perfect.
to he's trying to seem like
We need to do
Searing
this in order
support.
to go undercover.
this is
I told Slippery Jim I had
this is a well-made video.
a support character earlier.
Slippery Jim, I can help you out.
It's not working. He can't do anything yet for you. Yeah. He's actually. Oh, I'm dying first. This map is
Oh, yeah.
hard
How do you solve survivability in a build like this? He just recently scrapped this together. Look at that health flask. This is like a campaign health flask.
for me.
There's improvements to be made. So cool.
It was expected. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all.
So why isn't it working? Volatile dead cast on crit cyclone. Why would you need AoE for that? For the volatile dead explosions. So he's spinning through. And so he just goes back to casting Wave of Conviction. Look at how short that Wave of Conviction is.
It breaks his He can't. It doesn't even spawn volatile deads. It's completely dead. I should get some
Yeah.
vitality just to crank up my.
Well, to be fair, to spawn volatile, like he would have to go hit mobs, but he is hitting mobs
I
now.
won.
And yeah, he's not
You
spinning.
died before me. PK successful. We're out of here. There you go. Aura activated. I can take
Yeah,
this,
he-
can I not?
He just breaks the game with Searing Bond. So it's a true, this is a true meme build where you have the ability to crash the server and your character isn't functional. And like bonus points for this guy to also be able to make it fuck over his team. But I will say I'm more of a fan of like these kinds of builds. The like serious but goofy. Like I'm actually trying to win the game and kill things and have a functional character. It just does weird things, you know? I just walk around and I guess sometimes channel lightning, but usually I just walk around and let my twisters clear the trash mobs. Can hit Aider? I don't think Cyclone can hit Aider. It's the anti-support. I love the video, yes. It's true. For that concept, the video executes its purpose perfectly. I actually wonder how an updated version of this would look with, you know, with like, oh, this guy doesn't post anymore. Also, I kind of love his thumbnails. I wonder what an updated version of that build would look like with the new gem qualities and gems in general. Path of Exile is such a beautiful game. You can find a way to fuck over anybody you party with, no matter what. It doesn't exist, thank God, but there is definitely a way to fuck over your allies. If you're playing party, if you're playing in a coordinated group, if you're doing some Empyrean stuff. It's a shame none of this Feral's Fur does get used, actually. Who am I kidding? And you know, anything I say doesn't get used is probably just getting used in a build that I don't play. Except for this piece of shit. Look at this. Deal 10%. I mean, that's not bad. This isn't bad either. This is pretty cool. Area of effect. Wait. I'm just kidding. None of these uniques are shit. I shouldn't put down any of this stuff. Even like the crab uniques. I remember thinking these were crap, but builds can use these. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. Zoe, is good talking to you, I guess, and anybody else. I shouldn't say I guess. It was good talking to you, but I think you were gonna go to bed, or you were gonna leave an hour ago too. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if anybody else is here. Lurkers, Mr. Warden, Warwid, Mr. Wardwid 33. Have a good one as well. Deuces. I'll be back tomorrow for more Dota probably.